And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Applerush Brand's channel, striving to provide quality consumer packaged goods from manufacturing to distribution. We're kind of getting into a vertically integrated business here with Tony, the Chief Executive Officer. Welcome back, sir.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Always a pleasure to have you on. You guys are doing some fascinating stuff under the hood of this business, and I wouldn't mind divulging a little bit more here. As you discussed, I mean, you guys are looking to go on somewhat of an acquisition spree here, which will help vertically integrate aspects of your business. I mean, you're working on the completing the seed to sale. You've got LOIs on the brewery, the restaurant, extraction centers. Can you kind of break this down into pieces and tell us exactly what's on your mind with this?
Yeah, we are, in the process of putting together a few deals. We've got some LOIs in place that we're going to be announcing shortly. And one of them will be in the extraction side of the business, where we will actually control, since we're growing our own product, we'll control our own production, not have to worry about somebody doing extraction and stuff for us. We will control the production of the raw material and give us some advantages in pricing and negotiating leverage and things like that when we're making our products. It'll be a pretty neat thing.
Yeah, which is luckily going to greatly reduce some of the margin there, which is pretty intriguing. But from the brewery and restaurant side, obviously not too many specifics here, but what can you tell us about that?
Yeah, in order for us to be able to produce products, we can reduce our costs by 30 to 40% in production by acquiring a brewery. The time frame that it takes to open your own facility is a year plus, in order to get licensed properly and get all those things done. So, we were out looking, we have, come to terms on a couple of projects that are going to be announced very shortly that will give us that capability of being able to make whatever we want, when we want, in small batch, in large batch, whatever we really need. But it'll give us 30+% more margin because we're going to control the manufacturing side. So, we won't have to pay a big blending fee, for instance, or we won't have to pay a big canning fee to a canning company,
Yeah, and zooming out here, just for anybody that might be stumbling onto this video, Applerush Brands is starting to integrate into a lot of different sectors. Can you kind of just give us a view of where we're going into the summer here? Because it sounds like a very pivotal year for many different product standpoints that you guys are working on. What would you tell newer investors?
Well, we're acquiring a brewery so that we can relaunch Applerush with our new packaging, which you do see on the applerush.com website. The reason that we're doing it is because if you want to make a product like that at production at a large scale brewery, you spend $500,000 in inventory to get started. That's a little bit outside the scope of what small companies can really do. We did it 3 times. It was good. The product, it has lasted and held up well and everything. We had a little bit of a opportunity in how we date coded things, which caused a little bit of a headache for us, but moving forward, we'll be able to run small batches. We want to make 500 cases of something, we can. We're going to make 100, we can. We'll be able to make hard rush. We'll be able to do a bunch of these other products that we want to do, and we won't have any restrictions. The facility that we actually are in the process of acquiring is fully licensed for hemp production. It's fully licensed as a distillery and as a brewery. So it's kind of a neat little operation for us. It'll give us a lot of capabilities moving forward.
Yeah, on the capabilities, I mean, it's kind of intriguing to vertically integrate the hemp side of the business and also get the brewery side under all under Applerush Brands. That's pretty intriguing. So is that kind of the scope of what we're looking for going into the summer here? Is you're really fixated on the brewery hemp side of the business? Because I know you do have some other products you've been working on as well.
Yeah, we're going to focus on, seed to sale in the hemp space, since we have 2 farms that we've already announced. Okay, we'll have a production facility to make our own CBD or Delta 8 or any of that kind of stuff that we want to make. We will be able to do some other botanical extractions. I'd like to get into some extractions of, kratom and things like that, and control some of our own destiny in that space. And then I would like to obviously make whatever products that we want. We want to test something, having your own facility, you can make 100 cases of something and set it to the market and see what happens before you have to commit to making 3, 4, 5, 8,000 cases of something. It just gives you a lot of leverage. And I think that we're going to have the abilities to take that leverage and capitalize on it over the summer for sure.
I really appreciate that. I think you gave us some good clarity today, and I want to pass the question off to the viewers. We'd love to know what you guys think about all this in that comment section below. This is a fascinating industry evolving here, and obviously, as we come back around, consider subscribing, because when this news hits the wire, we're going to update you here. But on that note, stay cool, stay awesome, and as always, I look forward to catching you in the next one.